Hi guys, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Adnan and Alia. This week we've got something special for you. This week we're making, what are we making, Alia?
White Makai ki roti.
So it's white maize flour which we're going to be making into paratha. So this is a very traditional recipe, and we've got this, my brother's just come back from Pakistan and he's bought this white maize flour, and so we thought we'd show you as a special treat. You can get it in the supermarkets as well, but it doesn't have the same flavor we find. So let's get cooking. We've got very few ingredients here. Right, so we've got 1.5 cups of Makai ka atta or maize flour, and 1 tablespoon of salt.
And ये नीम गरम पानी है जो हम इसमें ऐड करेंगे.
So that's lukewarm water. And the only other ingredient we're going to be using is we're going to be using some ghee or butter to fry the parathas in.
I think it's important to say that you can also get yellow maize flour.
Yeah.
And that's got a different texture and flavour.
So the great thing about the white flour is you can make really thin parathas, whereas with the yellow one, because it's quite hard to combine, you could really only make like quite thick rotis with it. That's my nephew.
आप इसमें नमक डालेंगे तो आपको फ्लेवर समझ आएगी. अदरवाइज विदाउट नमक के आपको ये इसका फ्लेवर ज़रा भी अच्छा नहीं लगेगा.
So what Alia is saying is you really have to add the salt. Without the salt you're not going to enjoy the flavor.
इसको पहले आपको ज़्यादा गूंदना पड़ेगा और इसको पहले आपने हाथ ज़्यादा सख्त रखना है.
So what Alia is saying is you want to keep it hard. You don't want to make it too soft. Do you want to pull these? Now guys, I just want to say maize flour is the flour that comes from corn, but it's not corn flour. If you look for corn flour, you'll get the starch. That's not what we have. Look for maize flour if you're gonna look in the supermarkets. So Alia's just moved the dough onto a counter and she's now really kneading it. And she's using, just wetting her hands.
आपने इसको ज़्यादा पतला नहीं करना.
So you don't want it to become too wet. Oh yeah, this is good fun. I can imagine if you've got children, they'd love to get involved in this stage. Can you just move that, please?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
अब इसको बाउल में डाल दें.
Okay. It goes back into here.
बस अब हम इसका पराठा बनाएंगे.
So the kneading of the dough is done. That's the texture. Is soft, but not sort of really watery. It's soft but sort of firm at the same time. You don't want it very, very soft. So let's get making the paratha.
ये अब हमने इसका पेड़ा ले लिया है.
Move your hands down a bit, Alia. Yeah. So she's just got a handful of the dough which she's just rolling out. And as you can see, she's gradually making it thinner and thinner.
आप इसको थोड़ा सा पानी लगा लें हाथ में.
So she's just wetting her hands to make it
और हमने
easier.
क्लिंग फिल्म रखी हुई है इसको पतला करने की ताकि इसको नीचे रख के बनाएंगे.
So the cling film is there for a reason. We're going to show you a trick to get this rolled out
कि
nice
हाथ
and
से हम
thin.
बनाएंगे तो वो मोटी बनेगी, इतनी पतली नहीं होगी.
Yeah. So this flour is really hard to roll out thin because it starts to crack. But the cling film is a little trick you can use. So put cling film at the bottom, put the dough on top of it, and then we're going to put more cling film on top. And then with the dough.
एक ऐसी ट्रिक है जिसके साथ आप इसको और ज़्यादा पतला बना सकते हैं.
Yeah. So with the dough being sandwiched with the cling film, it really helps you roll it out thin. So what we've got there is we've got the dough sandwiched in between two sheets of cling film, and now we can use the rolling pin. Before, Alia wasn't using the rolling pin because the dough can be quite delicate. So now with this trick, with it being sandwiched in, she's going to roll it out as you would anything else, and it's just going to make sure it doesn't crack thanks to the cling film, and we're going to get a lovely thin paratha.
क्लिंग फिल्म के साथ कोई भी मकई की रोटी बना सकता है.
Yeah.
आराम से. और
So what Alia is saying is this type of flour is regarded as very tricky to make a paratha with. But what she's just saying is with cling film, with this method, anyone can cook it. You don't have to, know what you're doing or anything. You just roll it out nice and thin. So now we're gonna take it over to the hob and start cooking.
घी डालेंगे.
So this is a tawa, which is just a flat pan. You can use a normal pan for this. You don't have to have this, but if you've got it, it's better to use a tawa.
ये देखिए अब हमने क्लिंग फिल्म से रोटी को डाली है.
So you can see how thin Alia was able to get it with that cling film and without any difficulty at all. We're just going to let that cook in the ghee.
पहले एक साइड कुक हो जाए फिर आपने इसको फ्लिप करना है.
And Alia, what would you eat this paratha with?
मक्खन और चाय.
Yeah, makan. So makan is just butter, isn't it? Yeah. So it's butter. What you do is you milk from a buffalo. You churn it until all the fats collect together in a ball. So all the butter collects together, and that's what it is. Once we've cooked it, we're gonna put a nice amount of makan on top, and then you can have it with tea.
एंड आपने इसको लो हीट पे पकाना है. फिर ये जितनी पतली है इतनी क्रिस्पी भी होगी.
So Wali has just said is cook it on a low heat, so it goes crispy on the outside and is cooked throughout. And guys, give it a go. It's a really easy recipe. You can get maize flour from the supermarkets and just try it and let us know what you think.
अब इसकी एक साइड कुक हो गई है.
So the bottom bit should be cooked now. And we're just going to turn it over. Oh yeah, look at that. It's got a lovely golden colour. Throwing more of that ghee on, give it that lovely flavour. I mean, this is only an occasional sort of thing. You wouldn't have this every day, so. No, yeah, it's not a health food if that's if that's what you're looking for, not with all the ghee that we're adding. But yeah, like I said, if you have it occasionally, you know, a bit of what you like on it on the occasion is okay. So let's flip it over. Oh yeah, lovely golden color on that side as well.
अब इसको हम प्लेट में निकाल लेंगे.
Here you go. And guys, have checked that out. It's a lovely golden color, looks absolutely wonderful. And Alia's just about to roll out another one, so let me take you over to show you. Right guys, the paratha is done, and the finishing touch, we got some nice makan using buffalo milk. We're just going to spread that on there. Put a nice bit on. You can sort of spread it around so it melts on, or you can wait for it to melt using just the temperature of the paratha. But that's a lovely combination. Really nice crispy paratha, lovely and thin, with a lovely amount of makan on, or butter on. Try it guys. I know you won't be able to get this butter, but just use normal butter and just give it a go. You'll absolutely love it. And thank you for watching. And like I say every week, if you've enjoyed the video, please like and share with your family and friends. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We've got loads of recipes on the channel. We've got 15 at the moment, I think. So this will be our 16th, and lots more recipes coming up. So subscribe, check out our channel, see what else we've got to offer. We've got something there for everyone, and see you next week.